Yo, what up? It's Big Brandon Carter. Y'all know, I know it's been a long time. I've been away, man. Sorry I left it so long. But I'm back. And I'm ready to give y'all some more fitness tips. People are always asking me, hey, Brandon, what kind of training do you do? How many reps should I do? How many macros should I eat? You know what I'm saying? How much protein should I eat? Blah, 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 blah. But they never ask, one of the most important questions is, how much do I sleep a day? That's like the most important thing that people seem to neglect. They'll count all their calories and count all their macros, write down all their workouts, you know, but they'll neglect sleep, man. They'll sleep haphazardly. Sleep is one of the most important things you can do, both to put on muscle mass and to burn fat, to get ripped, and to get shredded. So I'm about to give y'all some facts, man. This is not shit that I made up. If you click the link below, you will be able to see. Like the second link below, there's going to be links to scientific studies that corroborate everything that I'm telling you right now. So there was one study where they took a group of people, group A, and those people slept about 8.5 hours per night. And then there was group B who slept around 5.5 hours per night, so 5.5 hours per night. Group A and Group B were both on a restricted caloric diet. They ate about 15,000 calories a day. You know, they were definitely dieting, trying to get ripped. At the end of the study, the group that slept more burned twice as much fat as a group that only got 5 hours of sleep per night. They got more ripped by sleeping more. They got ripper by sleeping more. You know what I'm saying? So people think that the more active you are, the more calories you burn, so the more fat you burn. But actually, when you don't get enough sleep, your body slows down. It slows down your metabolism in order to conserve energy because you're not getting enough rest. You're not getting enough time to recharge at night. So if you want to burn more fat, you have to sleep more. Like this study proved it. You know. Not only that though. At the end of the study, they also measured how much lean body mass each group maintained. And the group that slept more maintained 60% more lean body mass. They saved more of that muscle mass while they were dieting because they slept more. And there's a lot of reasons for that. You know, when you don't sleep enough, your body produces more stress hormones, and that takes down your testosterone levels, takes down your growth hormone levels. It fucks with your insulin, all that shit. Like it does crazy bad. There's a crazy amount of bad. You know, but when you do sleep, your testosterone levels rise. The more you sleep, the higher your testosterone levels are going to be. The higher your growth hormone levels are going to be. A lot of you are probably going to type in the comments, "Hey, I heard Arnold only slept 6 hours a night. You know, so sleep's not that important." First of all, don't compare yourself to Arnold. Yo, Arnold was on steroids. All right. If you're on steroids, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You know, steroids work. But those of us who are natural, man, we got to get our sleep. You gotta be getting at least 8 hours of sleep. I shoot for 9. I shoot for 9 hours of sleep a night because your body actually makes this testosterone, the bulk of its testosterone for the day. It makes it while you sleep. I have another video on how to naturally increase your testosterone levels. I'll post a link to it somewhere. But so yeah, if you're on steroids like Arnold, you know, whatever, you're fucking injected the steroids. But the rest of us have to make it while we sleep. So. And that's no disrespect to Arnold. Lack of sleep can also like just wreak havoc in your lives. You know. It causes depression. Like I already said, it drops your testosterone levels. It makes you less productive, and it fucks with your performance. Like if you play any sport, it's really gonna fuck with your performance. There's another study. This study was done on basketball players at Stanford University. They made the whole basketball team sleep 10 hours per night for 7 weeks, and then at the end of the 7 weeks, like their three-point percentage of all the players combined skyrocketed. You know what I'm saying? There was another study that they did on swimmers. They made the swimmers sleep 10 hours a night, and then they took seconds off their fucking swim times and shit. And sleep really increases your performance. You know when you're in the gym and you're all tired, you know, you think you're going to take some Jack 3D or some other bullshit, and you want to get hype, you know. But if you've got enough sleep, you won't need all that bullshit. You can just get it in, you know what I'm saying? Just wake up and do it. People ask me, how do you wake up and work out every day? Because I get enough sleep, man. I shoot for 9 hours a night. That's what helps me put on that muscle mass. Helps me stay ripped. I mean, I can go on and on about the benefits of sleep. It improves your mood because when you don't sleep, your serotonin and dopamine levels start to drop. They decrease, and so you know it can lead to depression. Lack of sleep can cause impotence, and impotence can also lead to depression. I mean, so I've heard. That's what I've heard. I don't know. Then the study done on the top violinists at Juilliard Music School, and on average they all slept between 8 and 9 hours a night, and took a 1 hour nap during the day. So the study concluded that made them better at the violin. Basically, what I'm trying to say is getting a lot of sleep will make you better at everything. It will improve your life dramatically. People want to take 5-hour energy and drink Red Bull shit all day. What you need to do is get some motherfucking rest, man. Stop fucking around and go to sleep. So right now, I'm going to give you some tips on how to get a better night's sleep. For one, make your room pitch black. Cover up the fucking lights on the cable box. Cover up the lights on the modem. Lights on the computer. All that shit. Make your room, try to make that shit pitch black. One thing you can do is get some blackout curtains. I had these sound mats from my old recording studio that I put on the windows at night to make it pitch black and to keep some of the sound from outside. You know, I live in Queens, and sometimes it gets loud. Make the room pitch black, and if you can't make your room pitch black for whatever reason, get one of those masks to cover your eyes, cover your eyeballs. I can't use one of those because for whatever reason I wake up and it's not on my fucking head every night, you know. So also keep the room quiet. Try to keep it quiet, keep the pets out. I put sound mats on my windows. That's how important sleep is to me. Most of y'all not gonna do that, but try to keep it as quiet as you can. If you might want to put in some earplugs. I got earplugs too, like if it still gets loud. You know, I live in New York City, so sometimes it gets loud. It was way worse when I lived in Harlem. Like, I had to use those earplugs when I lived in Harlem. I lived on 145th and Broadway, and all I heard was reggaeton and sirens all night, you know, 24 hours a day, man. It never stopped. The block was hot. So some earplugs will help if you live in New York like me. Take melatonin. I love this shit, man. I take a few grams of this before I go to sleep, and I'm knocked out. I take that, and I've also been experimenting with ZMA, the supplement. It's cheap or whatever. It's ZMA. It's been help. I think that might help me sleep too. So melatonin, ZMA, you'll be out like a light. And that's it, man. I try to shoot for 9 hours of sleep at night. I usually get around 8.5, but the goal is always 9. People always say, "Hey, I can't sleep as much. I got this. I got these responsibilities." So stop making excuses. Either you want it or you don't. Find a way or make a way, man. Cut some of the bullshit out your life to accomplish your goals. That's what it's about, man. It's about sacrifice, man. Find a way.